Welcome to the Fixed Player Picks for Gameweek 13. At number 5, it's our differential pick, Wilfried Zaha. After making his return from injury back in Gameweek 8, the Crystal Palace midfielder is currently owned by just 5.3% of overall squads and was selected in just 5.4% of the top 1,000 squads by the latest deadline. His goal against Everton last weekend was his third goal in the last 5 Premier League matches, and means he's now scored in every home fixture since returning from injury. During that period, Zaha's tally of 12 shots from inside the box can be beaten only by Kane, Salah and Richarlison. Our fix algorithm gives Crystal Palace a fixture difficulty rating of 2 out of 20 when they host Stoke this weekend. Only Newcastle are projected to have an easier attacking fixture in Gameweek 13 when they host Watford. Stoke have conceded 14 goals over the last 6 game weeks. No Premier League team have conceded more goals over that period. At number 4, it's Gabriel Jesus. After making just a cameo appearance midweek against Feyenoord, the Man City forward is expected to come back into the starting lineup for the trip to Huddersfield in Gameweek 13. Despite rotation between the Man City forwards this season, Jesus has 8 goals to his name. That tally is on par with Aguero, Kane, Lukaku and Morata. Only Salah has more with 9. Over the last 5 game weeks, only Kane has taken more than the 7 shots on target managed by Jesus, while no other forward has scored more than his 4 goals. Man City are projected to score 3.06 goals in Gameweek 13 by our fix algorithm, by far more than any other Premier League team. Huddersfield are their Gameweek 13 opponents. They've conceded 14 times over the last 6 game weeks, on par with Stoke, and no Premier League team have conceded more goals over that period. At number 3, it's Paul Pogba. The French international returned from injury against Newcastle last weekend and resumed his role as the engine of Manchester United's midfield, providing 1 goal and 1 assist. The 4-1 win saw Jose Mourinho's side score twice as many goals as in the previous 4 Premier League games combined. Pogba has been directly involved in 7 Premier League goals during his 5 appearances, providing an average of 2.2 attempted assists per game, 3.8 shots per game, and 1.2 shots on target per game. On a points per game basis, he's ranked first amongst midfielders, with 8.6 points per game. Manchester United's fixtures are strong in the long term, with games against Arsenal and Man City being the only tough games on paper over the next 12 game weeks. In Gameweek 13, they host a Brighton side that have looked impressive defensively this season. The newly promoted side have, however, faced just 2 of last season's top 6 teams and lost 2-0 on each occasion. At number 2, it's Kevin De Bruyne. We've seen a lot of rotation from Pep Guardiola this season, but the creative midfielder has started every single Premier League game. He's been directly involved in 9 league goals this season, scoring 3 times himself and providing 6 assists. Over the last 6 game weeks, De Bruyne's tally of 9 shots on target is on par with Eden Hazard. Only Sanchez, Kane and Salah have produced more. The Belgian international has amassed a tally of 33 attempted assists this season. Only Fabregas and Ozil have managed more. With a projected score of 6.1, our fix algorithm is expecting De Bruyne to be one of the top scoring players in Gameweek 13, when Man City travel to Huddersfield. And at number 1, it's our headliner, Harry Kane. The Spurs forward was unable to find the back of the net against Arsenal last weekend, but got back to scoring ways midweek during the 2-1 win over Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League. Despite his struggles during home matches this season, Kane's underlying numbers at Wembley have remained impressive. No player has taken more than his 24 shots from inside the box, while only Mo Salah has taken more than Kane's 13 shots on target during home matches. With a projected score of 6.2, our fix algorithm is expecting Kane to be the top scoring forward in Gameweek 13, when Spurs host West Brom. The Baggies sacked manager Tony Pulis following the 4-0 defeat to Chelsea last weekend, and have failed to win any of their last 10 Premier League games. They've conceded 9 times during the last 4 game weeks. Only Everton and West Ham have conceded more goals over that period.